All this. Now they. Hello, good evening, and welcome to another hour of the Club that was Sports Report. That is, ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Club Brathwaite. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll talk to you about the fact that I do have some breaking news that Shirai is going to take on Sasha Banks. American Bash. Get you guys to that. How it escalated. Andrew Toles being arrested. I will get you guys to that. And Under Armour is intending to end their partnership with UCLA. So I'm going to get you guys to that just for sure. I'm going to start things off with the breaking news that Shirai, the NXT Women's Champ, is going to take on the Blueprint Boss herself and one half of the Women's Tag Team Champs, one half of the role models with Alon Bailey, Sasha Banks. Yes, everybody. Shirai versus Sasha Banks for the first time ever at the Great American Bash in NXT starting next week, by the way. Now, it's a 2-week special. You'll see one this week. You're going to see one next week. So, yes, everybody. Shirai versus Sasha Banks, the Blueprint Boss, in a non-title match at the Great American Bash. Now, this all started, however, when Sasha Banks and Bayley came back to NXT. They retained the NXT, and after they retained the NXT titles against Tegan Nox and Shotzi Blackheart, Shirai attacked both Bayley and Sasha Banks during Bayley's birthday, and Shirai says this is her NXT. So this is going to be an exciting match. I will say that for sure. Now, Sasha Banks has her hands full for the Roman title for sure. And so could Sasha Banks if Sasha Banks even pins nor beats Shirai, earning herself an NXT Women's title. Sasha Banks, she's a former NXT champ, women's champ, by the way. Make no mistake about that. Bayley as well. So, my question, will Shirai defeat Sasha Banks? Now, remember, there will be a women's fatal four-way match between Mia Yim, Tegan Nox, Poison Pixie, Candice LeRae, and Dakota Kai. Fatal four-way at the Great American Bash. So this will be a good match. Now, as far as the Shirai versus Sasha Banks match goes, that is a high caliber championship matchup right there. But that's not a title match. I will say that for sure. These are two athletes who would never face each other. That is, they've counted each other before. So this will be a highly anticipated matchup. I'm looking forward to it. So again, everybody, Shirai, the Women's Champ, against Sasha Banks. That is going to be happening at the Great American NXT's Great American Bash on NXT Wednesday or next Wednesday, that is. So that's a surprising matchup. I will say that for sure. So make your picks right now, everybody. Some others I want to address, by the way. Andrew Toles has been arrested for arrested and charged for trespassing on property in the Key West, Florida area by sleeping behind a Federal Express building at an airport and refused to move, by the way. Now, Andrew Toles turned to be a homeless individual, and he was also arrested on a misdemeanor charge. His bond was at $500. and no longer a current inmate at the Monroe County Jail, by the way. He'll be arraigned on Thursday. So he was working. I mean, he did used to work at some grocery store, some frozen food section, and then before he got picked up by the Dodgers, so he didn't return to spring training last year. He had anxiety issues, and he hasn't came back since last year. So Dodgers not going to comment that anymore, and it's not looking good for Andrew Toles. So hopefully he gets the help that he needs, because he's going to need it. I can tell you that right now, because Andrew Toles, he needs some help, and honestly, he's not in the right place right now. So hopefully he just gets together and tries to recover from this. I'm just hoping he gets the help that he needs, because it's not a good look for him. And others I want to address, by the way, Under Armour intends to break a 15-year, $280 million offer with UCLA, by the way. And basically, UCLA made a tough decision to discontinue their partnership with UCLA. For marketing benefits not received for an extended period of time. The agreement allows us to terminate. Now they're gonna Under Armour is gonna intentionally decide to terminate an event for UCLA. That is. Now they have been they reached $280 million offer back in May 2016. It went into effect back in July 2017. The college apparel was September 2019, by the way. Now they're going to terminate the 15-year offer, by the way. 15-year apparel and footwear offer with UCLA and the Bruin community. And they're going to explore all the options to resist Under Armour's actions. UCLA is going to remain committed to providing a hardworking staff of student athletes with the footwear, apparel, and equipment needed to train and compete at the highest level. As the other loyal Bruins fans that so that's what deserve, by the way. So Under Armour with UCLA on the apparel or the footwear